Hi kids, Heidi here. Welcome back. It's been a while. I don't know what I've been doing. Watching YouTube, stitching, selling stuff on the internet. A little bit of everything. Yeah, spring is sprung. I have a bunch of stuff to show you haul-wise. And I'm working on a what sold video. I think I might copy my friend Veronica Mitka and use Vendu to show you what I've sold. I think that's a good idea. I'll have to ask her if that's okay if I copy her. I wanted to update you on my stitching, if that's okay. I'll be real quick, and then we'll be done. So you remember this pillow cover, pillow front I was working on. I got to get it right side up. I worked on it so long I don't remember what's right. Oh, here we go. So I finished it. That is not an azalea. Hydrangea. Isn't that pretty? There's one thing I decided not to do is at the center of each of these little flowerlets was supposed to have a white French knot in it. And I did not want that. I decided I wouldn't like that at all. So pretty, huh? Next step is to block it, which is steam it and then nail it down to a board, because as you can see it's a little bit distorted. I did use stretcher bars, which lessens that distortion or warping, because all your stitches go the same way. It tends to pull the warp, the weave out of alignment. So I have to steam it and then block it before I can make it into a pillow. Yay, I finished it. I really enjoyed it. The thing I'm working on now is this pillow. And you can see I've got the whole bottom row, like around this frame, done. It's not really a row. And then I've gone part way up this side and part way up this side. And a few little spots up here and over here. But I'm enjoying that too. What do you think? And again, I am trying to, with my needlepoint, I have big plans for down the road a little bit. But I just want to get my technique better, and my skill better, and my consistency better, and just get more in practice before I do my big thing that I have planned. So right now I'm just working on kits. They're mostly vintage kits. That one I just showed you was a fairly new one, but they're manufactured screen printed canvases. You might hear people talk about stitch painted canvases, and gosh, they're expensive. So I plan to do the expensive work I want to do on the cheap. So I'm going to do a charted canvas where there's nothing on the canvas at all. You just work from a chart. It's like counted cross stitch, but it's counted needlepoint, but they call it charted needlepoint. But yeah, if you buy a stitch painted canvas, even a small one, and all the wool for it, it's hundreds of dollars. And then a lot of people pay someone to finish their items, like whether that's frame it or turn it into an ornament. Or anyway, this is not a needlepoint channel. Maybe I should start another one. Anyway, you've seen the two things I'm working on. How about some haul now? So let's get this big thing out of the way first. So this is what's called an oil-filled electric skillet. This one is from New Era. I'd show you the bottom, but it's still grungy. And it needs cleaning. But the cleaning is working out. So let me show you a spot where I've cleaned. See there? And a spot where I haven't cleaned. See there? Kind of the reflections back. See all that grease and build up junk? But then when you get after it with an SOS pad, right here, it's perfectly clean. Okay? So I'm going to do that to the whole skillet. And this is the lid. This is the inside. It still has the controller. I will test it, of course. Make sure it still gets hot. I'm going to test it before I do any more cleaning. But I might be able to get between $50 and $75 for this. And I paid, I think, $5.99. Yeah. So I got to put some work into it. But I would rather clean this skillet than a pair of nasty old barn boots, for example. Oh, Heidi. Okay, some more weird things to show you. Not weird, but not your typical finds. This is a queen size flat sheet with the print is beach chairs and lounge chairs all over it. Kind of cute. The brand is Tommy Bahama. Show you that tag. Tommy Bahama. It's 100% cotton. I paid $1.59 for it. at Goodwill, and I laid it out on the bed with a big overhead light shining down to make sure it wasn't stained. And then I freshly washed it. So you might wonder what, I think I'll probably get between 20 and 30 for this, depending, you know, how desperate people are. Why would someone buy one sheet from a set, you might ask? Somebody might have this set and they don't make it anymore, and their top sheet got ruined and they really like it, so they found a new one, right? A replacement. Or somebody might see this and think, oh, that's a cute print, and they'll pair it with a navy blue or an off-white bottom sheet, fitted sheet, and just have this for fun. And so there's a lot of reasons why someone might buy one sheet. And I have sold one sheet, typically novelty prints like this, or a classic Ralph Lauren print, of course. You just never know. Pottery Barn, Restoration Hardware, any of course, if you found a linen sheet, even selling one. So anyway, I look at the sheets for just things that catch my eye. I don't look at every single item. And I'm going to sell this Tommy Bahama sheet. This is, I paid, let's see, $2.99 minus 25%, I don't know, $1.50. It's 2 kitchen towels, 100% cotton, unbleached muslin kitchen towels. I have a plan to make a gift for someone with those. So you don't care about that. This is also a gift for one of my daughters. It's one of those old retro bow makers. We put the little pin in, and then you go boom, 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 and then you pop it off. And I paid $1.59 for that too, I think. So somebody will have fun with that. Somebody will have fun with that, and that someone would be Rebecca. I bought it's not all here. Oh, let me see if I can, crash. Hold on. Okay. So I bought a jewelry jar. It came like this. This was all stuffed in there for $24 at Goodwill one day. And she had just made it. They don't go, if you don't catch them right away. So I paid $24 for it. And I was just playing around with everything. I haven't looked at everything up. I don't know which things I'm going to sell and which things I'm not going to sell. I don't know anything about jewelry. I'm allergic to jewelry, so I don't wear it. But I picked out one thing, which was an enameled bracelet. I will put up a picture right there. I had to sneak up on it. It was a Tommy Bahama item, a bracelet, and it sold within 24 hours. And it sold for, I wonder if I can tell you how much it sold for. Da, 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 da. Oh no, where are you? Are you still there? Are you still there? Okay. Okay, I'm back. So I sold it for $23 overnight on Poshmark. And so my profit was $17.60. I just calculated like $1. I know I'm going to list like 24 items, so I calculated $1 per item. But be that as it may, $24 for the jar. I sold the bracelet, and my profit was $17.40. So I sold one item, and I'm only $6 away from profit on this jewelry jar. And I mostly buy them for entertainment. I don't think I'm going to find, 14 karat gold or even sterling silver or turquoise, but I did want to show you a couple things that I thought I'm just going to be audacious and ask a lot of money for. Here's another enamel bracelet. This one has no name on it, but apparently enamel bracelets are popular. This is a Coach bracelet. This is a little strip of leather, and it has the key lock, like not Coach, Fossil. It's a leather Fossil bracelet. So, I don't know. I should be able to get $10 or $15 for that. Here's something I think is very cool. Hold on. Where is it? No. Did I lose it? Da, da, da. Oh, here we go. So this is a choker with what look like garnets. Boy, this video is going to require so much editing. So here's this choker with what look like garnets, but I have no idea if they are or not. But I'll just describe the heck out of it without claiming anything. And it's got a kind of a dark gold chain on it. no maker's marks, and then in between are those little rhinestone things. But somebody wants this, right? And so I'm going to ask a crazy high price for it and just see what happens. So I wish I could figure out if they were garnets, but I doubt it. I mean, it wouldn't make it worth thousands if it was garnets, but what do you think? Anyway, I've been watching Amy at Thrift Adventure PN, which I think stands for Pacific Northwest. I think she's up in the Pacific Northwest, which would be, why am I pointing? We're not looking at a map together. Anyway, she finds fabulous jewelry at estate sales, and I think she knows a lot about it. She knows all the names and all of that stuff, which I don't. This is vintage plastic beads, but it's so cool with the twisting. But anyway, Amy gets fabulous prices for her, just that what I call costume jewelry or fashion jewelry. It's not, fine heirloom quality jewelry. So some of it is, but she's my new secret reseller crush. There's another one that's in here that's really cute. This is a choker along the same lines as that garnet one, but with a different color, milky looking. Look at those stones in between. So anyway, I wish I knew something about jewelry. I want to get the little black neck thing and the little black arm thing at Joann. Next time I have a coupon. Don't buy things at Joann without a coupon. And anyway, I think I'm going to have some fun. And I know I'm going to make my money because I already made $17 profit on selling one thing. So, jewelry jars. Do you ever do that? Belts is another thing Amy and I have in common. She loves to sell belts, and so do I. I typically will buy belts that have a good brand, or a really easy, if they're a fashion belt, no good brand. I only get them if the materials are nice, and they're very definitely an aesthetic that's easy to describe. So just some random belt that you think is cute. Take a belts at this particular store. So like this one was 25% off of $2.99. So what, $1.59? $1.60. So this is a genuine leather size 30 men's braided leather belt. This I'll probably only get 15 or 24, but again, I paid just about $1. And it has a bronze buckle, and it's just woven leather. I like these belts because the holes don't wear out, because you just go in between the braid to choose your size. Choose your own adventure. Here's another belt. It could be men's or women's. And it says right on the buckle that it's solid brass. This is Woodward. I'd show you the name, but you won't be able to see it. Oh, Woodward. You can see it. And it says on there, it says top green cowhide, embossed crocodile, made in Taiwan, ROC. So this is vintage, has a crocodile emboss on it. It's a brown leather belt, and the holes are in great condition. Just the first one looks worn, but no, that's the price tag. And it's got a bronze little tip on it, so very high quality. That is a classic. That I'm going to ask like 30 or 32 for. And this is Calvin Klein, which we all wish we could find things of Calvin Klein that was worth money. And this has a bronze belt buckle that says CK on it. And this is a black leather braided belt. Very nice. So maybe 25 for that. So for $1 or $2, you can get profit of 15 or more for belts. So curious, what kind of belts do you like to buy? I know some of you don't do men's clothing, but I don't want you to sleep on men's. Speaking of men's, this came in a little bundle of clothes from one of my daughters. This was her husband's. I probably got it for him, and then he never wore it. But it is a vintage shirt. It's rayon and polyester blend, made in Taiwan, Republic of China. It's Wear the Right Things by Henri Valdez. I don't know. But it's a 2X shirt, but look at this retro print. Is that cool? Yes, it is. So So I put a few things on Depop. And then Vendu started giving me Depop error messages. So then I took the things off of Depop because I was afraid I wouldn't get notified. Now something like this should sell. Something like this should sell on Depop. But here's the thing. People made me offers and I accepted, and then they didn't actually buy. What's up with that? That's the old eBay trick. Oh yeah, here, will you take 15 for this? Sure. Nah, I was kidding. So, if that's how Depop goes, do I really, I mean, I can, do I put this on Depop or do I just go with eBay? Tell me what. That's a really cute shirt. I don't know why I love it so much. Here is the kind of Tommy Bahama shirt you shouldn't buy, but this was, for some reason, it was $2.99 on sale for 25% off. So Tommy Bahama silk shirt. It's plain, and that's the kind I've told you not to buy. A plain silk shirt. It's an extra large, but so what? I always say get the flashy ones. So I don't know. If I can sell it, I might get 15 or 20. This was so weird. I want you to Google. So here's the brand. PT, and underneath it says Torino. Right? Is that what it says? PT Torino. And these are cotton and linen shorts. Sorry. Okay. They're a size 52, which of course I'm thinking that's not US sizing, and they're a Bermuda. So it turns out that PT Torino Bermuda cotton and linen shorts retail for like $250. What? It's a Spanish brand, and that's a Spanish size. This is more like a 40 or a 42. And they're nice. So last time I went to the thrift store, I thought, Heidi, you've got to buy summer things. Don't get vintage. And don't get sweaters. And well, I think they hid the sweaters, so I didn't have any trouble not buying sweaters. But okay, here's what I was going to go through the skirts and look for skirts, and look for long cotton maxi skirts, and look for travel kinds of skirts, because, not workwear. Skirts for golf and tennis and pickleball and hiking, right? So I did that, and then I thought, you're going to go through the shorts. No matter how much you hate it and how much everything is Old Navy, you're going to go through the shorts in men's and women's. And I did. And something about the quality of this fabric caught my fingers as I went by. And so I thought, okay, PT, what's that? I've never heard of it. Look it up. I looked it up on Google first. And holy crap, the price. But here's the thing. There's very little activity on eBay, either listed or sold. So if I can get $38 for these 200 and some dollar shorts, I'll be happy. But I'll let you know what happens. PT Torino. So in the ladies' shorts or skirts section, I found some skirts. And I bought a few that I wouldn't ordinarily have gotten. But I'm not finding my old standbys. I'm not finding my favorite brands in ladies' skirts. So I'm taking what I can get because I want to sell some stuff this summer. So this is AP Pro, which is not anything I would ever recommend you get. But it was 25% off of $4, so $3, and they're new tags. So a $3 skirt in a size 12. Wow. Did I hypnotize you? Kind of matches my shirt. I hope that somebody buys this for, I don't know. It'd be great if I could get 25, but I don't know. Here's an Eddie Bauer skirt. Don't normally do Eddie Bauer. But again, $3. It's a nice color. It's a nice size. It's only from 2017. Holy crap, that was a long time ago. And it's a nylon stretch blend. People like and buy Eddie Bauer. The problem is there's so much of it for sale. It's, as we say, saturated. So it's hard to stand out. Here are two Talbots. So it's T by Talbots, and T by Talbots is their active wear. Active wear, right? You might find some leggings. And I found two stretch knit skirts, and I think I'll put them together. Zippers. I will do the comps on what a Talbot skirt is getting, and I will be sure to say things like golf and pickleball, right? But here's the other one. Same size, both T by Talbots. What size, Heidi? It is an extra large petite. And so maybe I can sell both of them together for a decent price. Again, they were $3 each. So, you know, I had to. I kind of had to. Here's another pair of women's shorts I found. Again, I was feeling for things like, well, I was looking for skirts. But in the shorts, I was looking for what I call my hiker-biker people, my outdoorsy active people. These are Outdoor Research, which used to sell great, and now, I guess it's getting saturated, but I should be able to get $25 for these. Outdoor Research shorts for women. And the last pair of shorts, I think, are Prana. And these are pull-on, kind of a running short style, I guess, with a black elastic waistband and pockets. So these were $4.99, 25% off, so about $4, so $4.20, something like that. What do you think? $4.20? No. Prices. So I don't know if you do this. I have a note in my phone called prices. Sorry. And what I do is I put the sale in the store. Like if Goodwill's got 20% off, here's all the prices of things. I just don't like to do the math. And here's Salvation Army on Senior Day, the price. Here's Goodwill on Senior Day and a sale, the price. So I just have that saved as a link on my, boom, I just tap it and it opens right up, prices, so that I don't have to do math. So anyway, I wanted to know what this was. $4.99. On Senior Day, it's $3.74. It's my old brain. My old brain has done most of the math that it wants to do, and it doesn't want to do anymore. Here is a darling little black dress, size 4. I'll have to ask my daughters if either one of them wants to try it on, or maybe my grandson's girlfriend. Size 4, it's Ralph Lauren. It's just a cute shape, little black dress, right? With a modest little V. But look at this great sleeve. That's the sleeve. Holy moly. You want to talk about bell sleeve? We'll get in a competition. Isn't that great? So, little black dress from Ralph Lauren with a bell sleeve that's like the bells of Notre Dame. I'm not kidding. Okay. What else have we got? Again, I was looking for summer. So when I went through the long sleeve tops, I was trying not to even touch the sweaters. Here is just a cute long sleeve t-shirt from REI. And I think I paid, $3.74 for this REI long sleeve t-shirt. I know I can sell that. I just don't know how much for. Here's a long sleeve t-shirt from who? Title IX. This is a Henley, and it's got fun print on the lower half of the sleeve. I do have to fix this hem, but I can do it. Yeah, I don't have a serger, so I'm not going to be able to serge it like it was. But I am going to just remove all that nasty stuff. And it's got a little roll hem, so I'll just roll it and sew around it. And then I'll disclose it, but I should still get $20 for that. Maybe $25. It's cute. Here's another long sleeve top. Excusez-moi. Here's another long sleeve top. I don't do much Life is Good unless it's definitely appealing to people, like the ones that have Max the dog doing a specific hobby, or Jake doing a specific hobby. Those are good. And this one doesn't have Jake or Max, but look, It's got yarn balls all over it. So somebody wants that, size small. Life is Good knitting t-shirt. Cute, huh? I'm desperate for things to sell in the summer. This feels like another skirt. Thought I was done. So this is Puma, a brand I usually ignore. But it's a pleated skirt, and it's a 2XL. So it's got a couple good things going for it. Very pretty gray, slate blue gray, pleated skirt in a 2XL. So cute for the golf course or the pickleball. I think I'm going to ask Cam's girlfriend if she wants to try these. These are Nike, and I looked them up because they're very current. They actually saw on the website that sold out. Look at those cute pants with Sherpa trim and Sherpa lined pockets. I mean, adorable, right? These are an extra small, but if she doesn't want them, I will list them and maybe get 25 or 30. I don't know. Here's some swim. I noticed when I got home, you can't see it, but this upper rim of this cute little white top lining is a little dingy. So it's like there's a white bra inside and then this little surplice cover over it, but the white shows a little bit at the neckline. You see what I'm saying? And it's just a tiny bit dingy. And I've never tried to soak swimwear in OxyClean, but I'm going to try it this time. Oh, what's the brand, Heidi? It's Magic Suit, and it is a size 12, and it's an underwire tankini top with some adorable ruching on the side. Ruching on one side? Yes. So let's look at this again. It's ruched on one side. See how it pulls across and it's all gathered right here? And this is all pleaty kind of thing, because that's how the surplice works. Okay, enough with that. Here, oh, this was just, I'm taking a chance. Again, it was some $3 and some cents. It's a little camel romper, size 7 girls, from Athletic Girl. Boy, I got some glare problems. Athletic Girl. It's called On the Go Romper. Size 7 or small. The retail was $50, and according to eBay, I'll get 20 to 25. So that's worth it. An old standby. I've sold a million pairs of Vineyard Vines, club shorts. This is kind of a pale turquoise in a size 35. So that's good. I have a few more things here on hangers. So you're all familiar with Coogi sweaters and the sculptured sweaters in general, but Coogi's not the only brand from that era that gets good prices. So here's one, Bergatti. This is a 5XL, black and gray sculptured sweater. So by sculptured, we mean textured, right? Kind of a 3D knit. And I might get as much as 50 for this. 50. Sorry, I was muffled. Like my sweater was holding me hostage. Now, might get as much as 50 because Bergatti is a good brand for these textured sweaters. And speaking of good brands, in the past, I have sold sweaters from this brand, Bachrock. But this is a linen jacket for men. Linen and cotton. Kind of a Harrington style. A little bit of a bomber jacket bottom though. And pockets. Cotton and linen, exposed zipper. It's really beautifully made. My grandson wants to try that on. He thought it looked sweet. So if he doesn't want it, I might get 40 or 50 for it. Or maybe more like 35. Who knows? Here's a few more items. This is a Sundance long sleeve top with some mixed knits, mixed media on the sleeve. Cute. Cute. Why would I buy it if it wasn't cute? Again, more summer stuff. Tommy Bahama plain silk shirt. That was a dog I showed you, but this linen shirt with long sleeves is not a dog. And I might get 32 for that. Very nice. Knit linen stuff is starting to sell again. Here is a Tommy Hilfiger long sleeve linen shirt, button down collar Also a size large. That will go great. This, I'm kind of doubtful. It's Maxity. I don't know. It's a vintage Western pearl snap with diamond-shaped pearl snaps and a shaped cuff on the sleeve. I don't know. I thought it was real retro, rockabilly, Viva Las Vegas kind of a thing. So we'll sell that. Another piece of swim. This one, I think, was a bigger size. Isn't that pretty? Pretty color. Probably a Land's End. Probably Land's End. I don't know. I can't find it. Yes, Land's End. It's an 18 double D with a shelf bra, padded shelf bra inside, and great condition. I start all my ordinary tankinis like Land's End, Athleta, etc. at $24.99. And I sometimes get it. Here's the vintage item that I shouldn't have bought. But I want you to look it up. Silton is the brand. Paracloth is the line of this particular one. You can see there's some parachute boots there, and that flower shape is a parachute above you. So this is what they call a cafe racer jacket. So a cafe racer is a motorcycle on the small end of CCs that has been kind of stripped down for racing. Kind of dirt bike racing, kind of street racing. It's called cafe racing. Anyway, my husband used to have an old 70-something Honda that he sold to someone that was going to make it into a cafe racer. Anyway, Silton vintage nylon jacket. Very cute. I will put cafe racer in the style. It does have some grook on each sleeve cuff, because apparently whoever wore this did something to do with engines and got grease on it. But I think it's cute. On the downside, it's a small. So I'm going to ask like 35 or 40 for it, and we'll see what happens. Oh, and inside this collar, there's a hood. So cute windbreaker. Vintage. Very vintage. Very vintage. Probably from the early 80s. So I think that's all I have, but let me think a minute. I should do a what sold. I have a bunch of other ideas that I just don't seem to get on with. But I don't have anything else to share. But I don't want to go, you know? Okay, on with editing and... Okay, I had fun. I hope you had fun. I hope you come again. I hope that you subscribe and tell your friends and share and like and leave a comment. If you have a question or a video request or something you want to know more about, or you think I should start a needlepoint channel, then you'll subscribe to it. Anyway, all those things. Bye, kits.